Hey everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. So I'm back. Technically I've been back for almost 2 days now, but I actually needed to replenish my social battery that is always non-existent, but dear God, was it like beyond the negative when I got back. I actually returned late or early November 1st. Right after the wedding, I got, I was brought back by another one of my cousins. And wow, I didn't realize how depleted I was emotionally, mentally, physically, everything. It was a lot. There were beautiful points because I am very happy that my cousins got their wedding because they were married. They've been married for, I think, I could be wrong. I want to say 2 years, but because they had their baby last year, and I know that I was the wedding officiant um, f- uh, for when they got married. I think it was 2021. They've always wanted a Halloween wedding, so they got to plan it and do it this year. So I did not know. I had to look this up because I am just a notary public, but Florida is one of the 3 states that you can um, officiate a wedding. And I was just like, okay, all right. I've done it before, but I didn't know. I had to look that up before talking about it. I was like, wait a minute. um, so there's that. But yeah, I'm very, very happy for them. The wedding was beautiful. Everything went like, even with all the, listen, I was not even one of the bridesmaids, and I went above and beyond for that woman. I I mean, like, I'm very happy that I did what I could. Like, I got my crafty ass. I was like, listen, we're gonna make things work. So, um, honestly, if it wasn't because my cousin George was like, I want you there, and I'm willing to go and pick you up, everything and whatever, and I'm just like, um, I can't say no to him. He is younger than me by 2 years, but he always calls himself my big brother. And I'm like, I'm older than you. And it's been unfortunate because this year has like created this rift with family even bigger. Because before we were all so much closer, but everyone just kind of spread out, and a lot of drama has ensued. I won't talk about the drama because I want to keep it lighthearted, even though I know I might. Listen, before I even start recording this, I cried my eyes out. I've been like, I've been so emotional since I got back. I mean, even when I was over there, I was so emotional because of many reasons, and I'll briefly talk about some of them. Because I said I would talk about the spiritual aspect and yada yada and revelations and all that. I'm in the mood for a cake pop. I'm sorry, that was so random. I'm in the mood for cake. Why? Anyway, so um, I'm glad that I got to go and partake, and it was hard on me because if you hear snoring, that's my dog. I'm very happy to have her back too. So, you know, you're gonna just have to hear her little snorts that sound like at least she's breathing, right, guys? Okay. Anyway, so seeing people that I haven't seen in a long time all in one hotel in one place, and it was just sharing a room with that was awkward. I had to um share a room with a friend, but um yeah, it was awkward. That's all I have to say. uh It's wild. Yeah, I shared the. It was he called it like it looked like the room like in Harry Potter, like the room under the stairs. Because we had to share it. It was just so built weird and tiny and shit. And I'm just like, listen, I it is what it is. So yeah, um, I'm very glad that I got back to my bed, my lovely comfy bed that vibrates. I missed I missed my bed. um so um it's so silly. Something so like I get so used to it helps me sleep, guys. My bed vibrates and I'm just like and I have one of the only luxury items I feel I have. I have a purple mattress because I was like, this bitch here want to sleep well. And and that was like back in 2020 when I got it. Um and it's a good mattress. And then I have the bed frame and it vibrates and it's just like okay, enough. Anyway, sorry. um like there's just so much that happened, and it was just I am glad to be back. And then people just I don't know why these things happen where I mind my own business, but there are certain people that feel like threatened or intimidated by me. I don't do anything. I'm just myself, okay? And they go above and beyond to make you feel like shit because they have insecurities. I won't go into it. I swear, I promise you. But it's just something that just bothered me to my core. I'm like, yo, man, I mind my own business. I'm not trying to take your man. I'm not interested. I am not. It was just so awkward. Because mostly everyone was paired off. I was in like, everyone's paired off and everyone's whatever. And for some reason, do I look like, do I look like, no offense, but do I look like a homewrecker? Do I? I am not. Never been. It's just like I'm so embarrassed to even talk about this. I'm just like it was really awkward, guys. I'm just glad to be back. But that's the awkward tea. Let's get to some nice things, okay? Um, I got to spend time with some old friends, cousins, and I got to see my cousin and his wife get married the way they wanted to, and it was beautiful. I it was very beautiful. I got so emotional at the wedding because um their vows were, oh god, it hit me. Like I have the stuff in my notes um because my cousin now, like she's been, but my cousin Candace, um she had prepared, it was a costume wedding, so uh there was she my cousin George dressed up as Cyclops and she dressed up as Jean Grey. And so she had gotten this wig, but it was a $5 wig. And I was like, honey, what the fuck? What is this? No. No, 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 no. This is not it. So I made some suggestions. And listen, I am not even like remotely. Um, I saw that wig and I was like, you can't, please don't. I don't want you to look like Ronald McDonald. Like, please don't. It was a $5 wig. Don't do that. Don't. And she tried to like spray paint it and make it dark. I was just like, no, 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 no. So in the end of it, um, we got some hair dye. I helped her dye her hair, and it looked really nice. It looked much nicer than a $5 wig. I'll tell you that. And I was just so happy. Um, it was. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. This is kind of like it's whatever. It's fun. It's stuff that happened. And so yeah, but moving right along, it was beautiful. Like the what George had written for her and what she had written for him. Oh my God, I cried. I was in utter tears. I was so emotional because, um, yeah. I mean, here, let me just get my notes. It's gonna get sappy, folks. I gave you the awkward tea already. I tried to make it as short as possible. I didn't want to go too into it because I'm already embarrassed enough as it is talking about this stuff because it always happens. I I don't want to I don't want to be um, the problem. I try my best to not be. I try to be invisible. um, and well, sometimes people purposely want to make you feel invisible to hurt you. And yeah, it was sorry, it's so vague, guys. It was uncomfortable. It really was. Um, I mind my own business. I I like to have deep conversations, and a lot of the time, people, usually women, feel threatened because I like to have deep conversations with anyone, really, and they mistaken that as me trying to do something with their partners or something, and I'm like, yo, that's not it. No, 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 that's not what I'm doing. I I'm a very private person. I'm very respectful. Oh no, I'm gonna get teary eyed. Huh. Um. Yeah, it was awkward. Mm. Let me get my notes, right? Besides, anyway, um, so in my notes I wrote, the ceremony was beautiful. I cried so much when they were saying their vows. When she said, "You make me a better person," I resonated so much with that. When he talked about the pain in his heart before meeting her, wanting someone to understand him, be there for him, to be seen in a way no one else has seen him. This made me think so much, feel a lot more. They have given me hope for myself, for finding my partner to shine with, alongside him. To shine together, get so lost in each other, nothing else matters. Even if for a moment, it is that feeling of being one another's worlds and feeling safe and good with each other, in each other, same frequency. To share a similar frequency with someone is amazing, but to share it with the person you hold in your heart so deeply, hold close and never want to let go, that's a different feeling altogether, in my opinion. It was hard going to a wedding, seeing everyone with their partners, their kids. It was even harder to watch the father-daughter dance or mother-son dance, too. All of these experiences, I don't have my parents anymore, and I always felt guilty. My mom always tried to hook me up with people, but it never really felt right. She wanted to see me get married so much. But unfortunately, it didn't happen while she was still around. She wanted it so much for herself, but she never got to wear the gown she wanted because of complications, taboo relationships, and all that. Well, I hold someone deep in my heart. Absolutely. I love him. I think about him every day and hope he's doing okay. I always wish for his well being. I've been able to learn to love myself more thanks to him. I've explored parts of myself I never knew I wanted to or could. I want to be the best version of myself because of this love I feel inside. I've never felt this before, so in love, feeling this beautiful love frequency that I want to hold on to so close, so dear to my heart. I've never wanted to sing more than I do now. I've never wanted to speak more than in this chapter of my life. I am willing to lay myself bare because of this love I feel. I want to be me, not hide anymore. I don't feel the need to hide from the world anymore. I am who I am, and that's good enough for me. Even with all these revelations, I am human, and I'm still healing. But I've promised myself that I will continue to work on myself. I do want answers, but I've hit a wall, and I cry. I cry because I feel so lost still. I want what I want, what I want, and I know that I know that I know I will eventually. Sometimes in life we have to do things we don't want to do because we love so deeply, want to make someone else happy. I will continue to fight for this love. I will continue to fight for me. If I were to give up on my own love story, I feel I would be giving up on myself. This love, I'm part of it. I'm part of this love story. This is not only the story of me falling in love with someone, but also falling in love with myself. Yeah, those were my notes. I so yeah, I I guess because I feel this way, just makes it a bit harder when everyone else is with someone. And I feel a little embarrassed to talk about it, but it's okay. I'm going to get to where I want to be. And even though it was an uncomfortable time and situation, I did get to experience my cousin's love and their union, and it was beautiful. It gives me hope, too, for myself, whatever that might be. Yeah. Damn. I had thought of so many other things to talk about. And I have it in my notes too, but a lot of it is drama, and I don't want to talk about that. I didn't mean to start off a little bit like, but I don't regret it. I did. It was so cool because despite it all, I was running around back and forth, and I was like the little helper behind the scenes because I wasn't a bridesmaid or anything, but I was doing everything I could with all my heart because that's what mattered to me the most. I wanted I wanted it to be wonderful for them. And I'm very proud of myself because despite feeling all the things I was feeling alienated, feeling a lot of pressure from others unnecessarily, I overcame that. Sure, I had moments where I needed to run to the bathroom to cry. Um, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I'm a fighter. Just I'm always gonna keep going. My godmother used to tell me after mom passed away that I need to keep fighting. That's what my mom would want. And I know that can mean so many things, but I don't want to give up either. I want to eventually make sense of whatever is going on in my head, my heart, my soul, and be able to share that too, you know, and not feel so alone doing so. Before I used to feel I'm going to continue working on myself, but before I used to feel I can't speak. Before I used to feel that I needed to reach a certain pinnacle before I could even be with someone. No, that's not it. When the time is right, it's right. Because you're going to be working on yourself no matter what. And I've spoken briefly about this before, because a lot of spiritual gurus say that. I personally feel that I've learned to love myself so much more this year, as painful as it's been, because it's been so transformative. I No, I can't talk about that. I'm too embarrassed. But yeah, it's beautiful to really learn to love yourself, even with all the parts that you still don't love. It's that when there's love in your heart for yourself, I do agree with this. There is love in your heart for others. It really is true. Not saying that you can't love another, but it wouldn't, I don't know, there's something about it. There's something about feeling love for yourself, wanting to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, so you can do that as well for others. I love that, you know? Um, hmm. I, yeah, I really want cake. I don't know. I'm just craving cake. um, oh, cake and ice cream. Oh, that'd be good. I'm sorry. I'm just like, why am I having cravings? um, you know, these are some random thoughts. I have them in my notes, but it's interesting because um, I have a lot of friends that like have tattoos or want to get tattoos, and they're like, "Oh, let's get a tattoo together." I'm like, "No." I I'm okay with people having tattoos. I don't like them on me. I don't mind drawing on my body. I've painted my body before, drawn on my body, all that. But I don't like the idea of a permanent tattoo for myself. I've thought about this a lot. I have my reasons, but I don't like the idea of it being permanent. Mm-mm. I like using my, well, it's the truth. I like using my body as like a canvas, and I can just paint or draw. And then when I'm done, okay, take it off, you know? And that's always been like that. When I used to work as a tutor, and I did storytelling, and I did all sorts of creative endeavors, because it was like a private tutoring company. And the boss, my boss, the boss, what the hell? um, gave me a lot of creative license to explore and do things. Unfortunately, it was still a toxic environment to work at, but I learned a lot there. And I I would paint my face. I would do all sorts of things, and people would love it. I actually wanted to go into face painting. I mean, FX makeup is so cool. Oh my god, that is so cool. But no, that's too complicated. But I wanted to get into face painting, but it was another like endeavor to put money into, and I've always struggled, unfortunately, with finances. So that's not something that was in the cards, and it's less so right now. And I'm okay with it. I can do a lot with just eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I'll draw all over my face. I'll make it work. I drew. I didn't. I forgot to bring a cross for like. I wanted to be a nun. I knew that already. I said it in a video. I was like, okay, this is what. Like I was like teetering on one thing or another. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for the nun. And I I was like, oh, well, son of a gun. I did not bring a rosary. I didn't bring a cross or, I have rosaries because Catholic family. um, but I forgot it. So I was like, okay, let's draw a cross on my neck. Let's do this. Let's improvise. Um, so yeah, my mom would be so proud because my mom was the same. She was a like crafty bitch 101. Let's go. Let's do this. And I like the same thing happened. Like my my cousin, she like the belt for the costume that they had like custom made and everything like for the wedding. They left it back at the hotel and there was no time. And I was like, aha. And I figured, I was like, this might be a stretch and she might not like it, but okay. Because I still have the burn on my fingy. I was trying to, they gave me this like the hard thing to like a string, but I don't know what it's called. I was like, this is really not easy to wrap around the bouquet because she wanted, I was like, okay, I need the glue gun. And I was like fixing the bouquet with that thing that whatever that was to wrap around. It was like gold. And I had left over, and then I look at her dress and it had like the little loops, the little hoops or whatever, so you can like put the belt. And I was like, hmm. And I look at what's left over of I was like, um, do you think that this you would be okay with this being like your belt? It's not the same, but it's, better than leaving it like without it. And she's like, hmm. And then I was like, hmm. And she's like, hmm. I'm like, hmm. And she's like, that's a great idea. Let's do it. And I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's work it. Okay. And it's yeah, I I felt very helpful though, despite me going through like an emotional or mental crisis deep inside. Wow, what was that squeak? Was that me that came out of my throat? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What the heck was that? Oh my god, I almost did it again. Okay, was that my dog or was that me? It had to have been me. I sound absolutely insane right now. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, that I know is me. I'm spooking myself even past Halloween. Either way, yeah. I'm glad to be home though. It was my shed never looked so inviting. And I got to retrieve my chihuahua that I miss so much. Having her here is such a blessing. So, yeah. Um I was helping my cousin. He finished graduating. He turned 18 this year. And I was helping him. I've been helping him with school and stuff and the applications to. He's like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I think he's gonna. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm yawning. He's going to do like a fire. I can't speak. I am so sorry. Um, Firefighter course or something. Go to like I forgot what it's called. And he has to do this. I think it's called the PAT. Excuse me. He did the application. I helped him with the emails, and he's going to be doing that. Why am I telling you guys this? I'm just babbling at this point. So I'm helping with that, and I'm excited for him because he was like, it was either the. It's not that he's passionate about law enforcement or because he wanted to go to the police academy, and he's looking to see what will. I don't know. He's young. He's going to explore and figure things out. And I go, that's perfectly fine. That's normal. This is the time to do it best. Okay, so go for it. And what's gonna happen? You're gonna you're gonna learn more about something, and it's gonna be more experience under your belt. So I'm proud of him. I'm glad that he's like looking into other things and learning about himself too. And I think that it's so important, you know. Oh, my baby girl. I enjoy, like, I know that I need to loosen up. I know I do. I need to stop always, like, my brain is always in, if I'm going to spend time doing something, it has to be where I can learn something or whatnot. It just can't be fun. I need to work on that. I really do. Because everything I consume, whether it's a book, it's very rare. Like, if I consume something that is like, even when it comes to fiction or fantasy, I want to feel that I'm learning something too. It could be, I don't know. I have to feel, oh my girl, I have to feel like there has to be more to it than just like, oh, it's fun. And I need to work on that. But at the same time, I can't help it. I've been I would have to reprogram myself because I just love to learn. I love to um like even when I watch like other tarot readers and stuff like that, I like watching how they interpret the cards and their way of doing it and whatnot, and it's fun sometimes. So yeah, there you go. It's fun, but I like to I want to learn from it too. So my fun has to be laced with something that I can learn from too. There you go. That's what it is. But like full on, just like fun stuff. I don't know. uh, so yeah, I don't know, guys. The fact that I needed almost 48 hours I passed out so hard after, I don't remember what I was doing. I was doing something when I got back. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm still exhausted. Um, it was a lot for me too. My, mm, I don't even know why I'm still recording. I'm so tired, guys. It's been such a year. Um, hmm. Let me see in my notes if there's anything else. I put costume wedding. These are my notes. hmm. Oh gosh, I can't. I'm so embarrassed. I keep yelling. Oh God, no! Stop squeaking. Oh no. I'm so tired. Oh gosh. I think that I should have ended this recording a long time ago. It's all over the place. I am so, so sorry. But hopefully I can record some readings. I know that I don't know when it is, but I know there's a new moon in Scorpio. Oh, that's what I was going to talk about. But I talked about me crying. I always talk about me crying. Oh, oh, there's a part of me is like, all you do is cry, bitch. I'm like, listen, it's been a hard year. Uh, yeah, I think. Oh, guys, I don't even know anymore. But if you're still listening, thanks, because I don't know anymore, guys. All I've been doing, it's been, I, I don't even know how to put into words, but I feel so tired. I feel so tired. But I will keep going. I will keep fighting. I know that there was more to say, but I think that that's it. Yeah, I need to cut this because I don't know what else to say. But I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that whatever it is that you decide to do is something that you want to do, that you enjoy, as an experience you can learn from. I was told not to go to this event because it was going to break me. It did. I do feel, I don't want to say that I'm broken, I need fixing or some shit. I don't like to say that, but it did do something to me. And I don't feel that no matter how much I've purged emotions or gotten it out, even before this recording, which I did my best because I did not want to cry. Not on a recording, not again. I feel, I don't know. I think that's like what I'm scared of. I don't know. I'm scared of not knowing. I don't, I wanna understand myself. But I have this sadness inside. Like, and I've said this before and I hate saying it. It's that feeling like I don't belong, that I don't fit anywhere. I'm just weird. And the way that I think, and yeah. All right. Gosh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully the next one will be more uplifting. um I do feel I've learned a lot, but also I feel lost along I just it's I don't know, guys. I'm still going through this purging of emotions. I actually feel sick to my stomach right now. I know that if I want to look at it from a spiritual perspective, a lot of these are symptoms of like major spiritual awakening and all that. I know I'm going to reach something, guys. Should I read it? Hold on, where is it? I've babbled enough. I have my favorite book here, 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack. Rest in peace, beautiful lady. Oh, well, here we go. I just opened it. I have a lot of highlights in here, but there's so much in this book, guys. I hope that I can do another one of these talks where I can go into depth of this, because every single word in this book means so much to me. She gets it. It's beautiful. So I opened the book and talking about the fool's journey, we are going into death. There's so much here. I can't wait to talk about it, but we fear the death of our old selves because we do not know what to expect afterwards. One main function of those shamans who see their skeletons is to go ahead through the land of the dead and thus be able to guide the souls of others. And then I'm reading just bits and pieces, whatever catches my attention. So when fear sets in, talking about the death card, if I give up my behavior, the person thinks, maybe there will be nothing left. I will die. We live under the ego's control for so many years. We come to believe that nothing else exists. The mask is all we know. Often people will stay stuck in therapy for years because they fear release. The nothingness of the fool terrifies them. The fact is, they are right. The I, created out of these lifelong behaviors, will indeed die. That person will cease to exist, but something else will emerge. And that, my beautiful fam, is an ego death. And that is what I feel I continue to go through this year. It is so hard. It is so hard to take off each mask. And then, who are you in the end when you look in the mirror? Who am I? Everyone else is okay wearing a mask. I don't want to wear a mask. I know how I sound like right now. I just want to be me. But it's so scary. Because who will accept me for me? I know I need to accept myself first and foremost. Is that enough? Will that be enough? Am I enough? Who am I? I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. So that's a tidbit. That's a taste of the inner turmoil I've been going through the last handful of days. Thank you for listening. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, truly. I'm going through something. And I hope that I can emerge from it anew and feel safe enough to do so. I don't think I've ever felt safe completely to strip away all the layers and just be myself. And that's what I'm doing this year. That's what I'm doing. It's scary, but it's liberating. And I do hope that I can do so with the person in my heart too. I don't know. Sorry, guys. All right. Love you. And take care. And on to the next one. Look forward to some collective readings soon. All right. Bye-bye.